So let's see what the 411 is with you guys, okay? Because I feel like for some of my healing homies, I'm hearing money is on my mind. Money is all I'm thinking of. You could be listening to Lil Wayne. Your focus right now is seeing the future, seeing what is needed in your family, in your bloodline, seeing, like, it's giving me the energy of making sure you have before you need it. You know, it's better to have it than to not need it, than to need it and not have it type of energy. This could be with you getting some type of certificate, you learning new skills just in case, for you to fall back on. This could be you having, 6 months worth of, your monthly luxuries, put to the side. So God forbid something happens, you have 6 months worth of money and resources to pay your bills until you can find some more steady income. This is you being more focused on the future, like putting money away for college for your kids, or putting money away because they're going to need a car soon, or putting money away because of just emergencies, because you just had a newborn baby and you just never know. This could be you taking, saving the stem cells from your placenta, whatever. It's like you're preparing for the future. You are looking at things in the future. Now, don't look too far in the future, because you can give yourself anxiety, especially if you don't have everything that you need. Yet, look at least 6 months ahead. Okay, if you get too much anxiety thinking 5 years out, 6 years out, think 6 months, think 30 days, think 90 days. Okay, think shorter periods of time, and make sure, okay, you may not have a lot of resources to save 6 months of monthly luxuries, but you can save at least 2 months, or at least a month ahead. Tax time is coming up, utilize that money wisely. I don't know who that's for. Utilize it wisely. Pay up your bills. If you're not great with saving money and managing your money yet, pay your bills in advance. Pay them 2 months, 3 months in advance, and then continue paying them every month after that. This way, you're always 2-3 months ahead. God forbid something happens. At least it's already paid for. Okay. For others of you, you could be in the energy being indecisive, not making up your mind. And it's like the only way, because it's like you go back and forth, and then you get to this point where you're beyond emotional, because it's like you keep having to start over. But what is it that you keep doing that makes you have to start over? What is it that you keep doing that has to get you to go back to the drawing board? What type of lack of discipline are you entertaining that's getting you to have to go back to square one? That's getting you to have to go back to healing your heart again. Because it's something that you keep repetitively keep doing. You keep doing this over and over and over again, and it makes you have to go back to square one. So find out what the root cause of it is. Is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? Is it your perception on something? Is it your fears? Is it your doubts, your worries? What is it that keeps making you have to step back? Because I'm getting the energy of going like this, back and forth. Keep going back and forth with something. Keep going back and forth with something. Keep having to start over again. And could it just be that you haven't fully made up your mind yet? Could it be that simple? Could it be that simple that you just have not made up your mind, and this is why you keep going back and forth? Because spirit is only going to work with a decisive mind. Spirit is not going to sit there and keep going back and forth and playing these games with you. That is confusion. That is chaos. That ain't nothing but the devil. If you want to think of something as the devil, that ain't nothing but chaos and confusion. So are you the devil in your life? Are you that low vibrational force that keeps making you have to start all over again? Do you keep picking this Mercury retrograde Lord? Do you keep picking? Because I keep getting that tongue-tied saying Peter Piper pick a pepper, whatever that thing is called. I don't know why I feel like I'm sounding like that. But for some of you, you need to just open your mouth and say what you need to say, even if you have to stutter. Even if you are trembling, even if you're shaking in your boots. Okay? Even if you feel like you're about to pee on yourself, speak your truth, baby. Okay? Speak your truth. That's all you guys do. Just speak your truth. All right? Because I feel like you are not saying something or not doing something because you feel like there may be confrontation. There's always going to be confrontation. Whether you're right or if you're wrong, somebody going to have something to say. So you might as well just do it anyway. You might as well say it anyway. For some people, you have to also just accept the fact that some people are so emotionally immature that no matter how you put it, you could have it in layman terms. You could have it in layman terms that a 2-year-old could understand. But if that person is not mature enough to sit there and want to understand you, you might as well just sit there and accept the fact that the closure that you got was the closure that's all you need, and that's all that you're going to get, and wash your hands of it and not even sit there and stress it no more. Because you could be dealing with someone that's very immature, or this could just be you. You just don't want to do what you need to do, or face your fears, or face yourself and be honest with yourself, because there is a lack of honesty with someone within themselves. Okay, you keep going back and forth with somebody that keep playing games with your emotions and keeping you constantly confused. At this point, you're doing it to yourself, baby. You can't even blame them, because they looking at it as, oh, this is the type of game that you like to play. Because if you didn't want to play this game, we wouldn't keep playing it. So it's up to you to say no. So if you didn't watch the last reading that I just did, then you need to go watch that reading and then come back and watch this one, because somebody's over here keeping themselves stuck and stagnant. And I feel like it has a lot to do with a person, okay? Not so much a place or a thing. This is you refusing to make up your mind about this individual that has to go. Now, for others of you, you could have not lost, but you just, because I see somebody with a lot of ideas or something written down, but you don't know how to execute it. If you are having writer's block, or you're just blocked creatively, go play. Go have fun. Go pick up your nieces and your nephews. Go take them to the park. Sometimes just being around children will spark that creativity within you naturally. Kids will say the darndest things. Kids will do the darndest things. And you would just be looking like, now why did you do that? But it'll have you thinking outside of the box. Right? A lot of times these kids will give you answers to the simplest things. You could have the biggest problem in the world, and a child will sit there and answer it in the most simplest way on how to solve a problem. I remember one time I was having relationship problems. And you know how you try to hide stuff from the kids? But the kids intuitively know that something is off with you because you're not your normal self. And one of my daycare babies picked up that something was wrong. And they was like, and I was trying to explain to them without explaining to them. I was like, yeah, you know, my friend, they made me sad, or whatever the case may be. They hurt my feelings. My daycare baby sat there and told me, well, why don't you go find a new friend that makes you happy? Hello. It's just that simple. Go find you a new friend that's going to make you happy. Like, why would you sit there and want to be around someone that doesn't make you happy? Like, they made sense. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just that easy. It's just that simple. But you're making it hard for yourself, okay? So some of y'all need to get around children. Some of y'all need to, especially if you're lacking in the creative department, lacking in making a major life decision. Trust me, the kids are going to tell you the truth. Matter of fact, bring a pet around them. See if your pet like them. Because if your pet growl or scratch at them or bite at them or nibble at them, the answer is no. Okay? Because it's just that simple. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's just that simple. But you be playing games with yourself. Is there anything else, Spirit, that they need to know? Yeah, right now is you. Yeah, because something is blocking your money. And you may need to get around children to get that creativity, those juices flowing of just thinking outside of the box, okay? And, if you got kids, go play with your kids. Go color with them. Go do something fun. Something that your inner child always wanted to do. Go go-karting, I'm hearing. Skating, I'm hearing. I heard figure skating. So do something that is going to spark the life into your inner child. Let it speak to you, okay? Because for some of you, you ain't good with kids, and you might need to just handle your inner child, and that's about it. But do something fun. Go outside. Go have some fun. Go shake a tail feather.